Welcome to the second part of the chapter, The Fun They Had, from our book, Beehive. Here, we told you about the chapter that this chapter is based on a futuristic story where there is a girl named Margie, a 11-year-old girl, and Tommy, a 13-year-old boy. They both found an old book where the words are not moving. The words are printed with the help of ink on a paper. They started reading the book and they found something interesting and new things. Now let's begin with our second part. Margie is baffled and doesn't understand how a man could be a teacher. Baffled. Baffled means she gets confused. She is not able to understand that how in old times a teacher who is a man could teach the other students. Why? Because she believed that a man could never be smart enough. Tommy insists that his father knows nearly as much as his teacher. Insist means Tommy says very strongly that his father knows all the things. Margie doesn't want to argue. Argue means she does not want to say anything. She does not want to fight with him but she also doesn't comprehend where anyone would let a strange man come to their house. Comprehend. Comprehend means she is not able to understand that how a strange person go to somebody's house to teach them. Tommy shrieks with laughter. Shrieks means he started laughing. He started laughing loudly on Margie. Tommy shrieks with laughter, mocking Margie for how little she knows. Mocking. Mocking means laughing on someone. He explains that the teacher didn't live. He explains that the teacher didn't live in the house, but rather at all students went to a spatial building. A spatial building with all the kids from the neighborhood. Before Tommy and Margie are even halfway through the book, halfway means they just read the half of the book. That time, Margie's mother, Mrs. Jones, called her daughter inside for school. Margie doesn't want to go to school, but her mother insists that it's time for Margie and probably for Tommy too. Margie eagerly asks Tommy if she can read more of the book with him after school. He replies, maybe, and he walks away with the old book beneath his arm. Beneath means under his arms. Margie goes into her schoolroom, which is right next to her bedroom. The mechanical teacher is already waiting for her. Margie has school at the same time every day, apart from Saturday and Sunday. Means she have a 2 day of holidays where they are not going to school. The days are Saturday and Sunday. Because Mrs. Jones believes that little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. The mechanical teacher lights up and begins a lesson on fractions. At all. Fractions is a topic from maths. She is too busy imagining the old school from the book, wondering what it would have been like to attend school back when her grandfather's grandfather was a small boy. She daydreams of all the kids from the entire neighborhood. Daydream means she started imagining how the kids from the earlier time goes to the school together. They work together, they play together and laugh together during the recess. She longs for the ancient schools where the teachers were real people and all students learned the same thing and helped each other with their homework. Meanwhile, the mechanical teacher drones on about fractions, but Margie still isn't paying attention. She is too busy thinking about the kids must have loved it in the old days. She is thinking about the fun they had. With this, our chapter finishes. We learn here how Margie and Tommy found a book. They read the book and they understand that how old people used to go to school as comparison to them, because they are going to school but their school is in a room and the old peoples have their schools in a building. They used to write on copies, but here they have to put all the things. They have to write their homework and other things on in punch codes. Finally, she started dreaming how a teacher teaches the students how they have doing their work. They laugh together, they work together, they go to school together, and they eat the things together in the recess. This makes Margie so curious to think about the old school, and she started thinking that how much fun they had in their old schools. Thank you.